Hey everybody, welcome back to Jalps.
Hey, how's it going?
I am Jake.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay, so we're playing Dishonored.
I'm Alex.
We're actually not playing Dishonored 2 technically. We are watching Dishonored 2.
Mm-hmm. Just like you guys.
Yep.
We're on the same boat now.
This is actually a previous video recording. I don't know why we're just staying at this page right now, but in any case, so yeah, neither of us are playing. Basically what happened is one of the recordings, one of the commentary tracks was corrupted, or not really corrupted, but it just sounded really muffled and stuff, so...
It was fucked up, yeah.
Yeah, we're redoing it right now. Would you fucking hurry up, idiots? Jesus
Past
Christ.
Jake.
Past Jake.
I
yeah,
really
that's
hope,
right.
it's going to be interesting because now we get to see, like, because, you know, everyone's like, God, fuck, you missed the thing,
Yeah.
you know, and now...
That's a good point.
Now we get to see, like, how it is for other people to watch. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, we did miss the thing. So, Jake, guess
Yes.
what I did last week?
What did you do?
I officially shut down GameWorks. It was sad.
What's that?
What's good? Huh? Shut down what? Oh, you do other things? What?
Yeah.
Tell me about
I
it.
thought you just kind of like stood outside my house until
Just like stand outside your door.
like a
Just,
robot.
Like, yeah, just patiently. And then
Like you're a character from Westworld.
Yeah. Oh, wait, spoilers.
That's now. Yeah, it's robots.
Oh. All right. Hey.
Hey!
Good
Yeah.
job,
Oh,
Jake.
God damn it. Now we gotta sit here and watch this shit. All right. Yeah. So as you can see, I was very chaotic.
You got the murdered the fuck out of everyone ending.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean,
We're
we
really looking at this ending.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you want from me, man.
But yeah, I shut down GameWorks because we hadn't uploaded anything in 6 months, and everybody that was involved has lives that are way too busy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I made a video explaining it all, so fuck you if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. You also made like a what is it called? Video lames?
I'm really proud of that.
Yeah. No, that's a good title. And there's only gonna be one of them.
Yeah. We recorded like 4, so I might make more. I don't know. We were all talking about it. Just
And upload them where?
to GameWorks. Maybe to Jobs. I'm fucking.
Yeah, maybe we could start up a new series called Video Lames.
That's actually not a bad
two-
idea.
The two of us.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can assess that at a later date.
Yeah, that's true. That's not a terrible idea. But any Hoosers.
Okay, you know that's my thing, right?
Any Hoosers?
Stop it.
I'm not kidding.
Fucking stop it.
I guess I just. Oh Jesus. I guess
you
I just.
steal any Hoosers. You steal holy fuckeroni. These are my things. You don't get to steal them without my permission. I'm gonna sue you.
I'm gonna like walk in like wearing your clothes one day, like with your like exact facial
Yeah.
hair, and be like, "What? Like those are mine." I'm like, "What? No, I went out and bought these. I don't know what you're talking about."
My mom is now your mom.
Slowly take over your life.
You just turn into me.
Yeah, I just like walk in
And then
and
kill me.
Am you one day? Yeah.
You take my channel.
Well, because I just like
Hey everybody, I'm Fifth Jake.
I just. Is that me sounding like
yeah,
you?
that's you trying to be
Yeah.
me.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
welcome to the channel.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's...
Oh
anyway.
yeah, which bitch?
That's right. This is her backstory. I think we went over this vaguely in the previous recording before the commentary track got destroyed. In any case, yeah, so we're going to be watching this witch lady explain why she's such a tortured soul.
Why is she so mad?
Yeah, and why it's okay for her to do the things that she does.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, fuck off,
I
lady.
think we talked about that. Oh yeah, I think you jump off here and die, right?
Yeah, something like
Spoilers.
that.
I seem to remember
I think we
you-
should refrain from spoiling
Okay,
what
yeah.
happens next.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's not a spoiler of the story. It's just a Jake fucks up spoiler.
Yeah. Well, no, not fucks up. I did it on purpose. But anyway, basically what's happening here is she's like, oh, my sister was... I was like, fuck this. I don't care. That actually was me jumping off hoping to die.
And you just accidentally got.
Oh, my God.
No, we'll see. Whenever I'm friends with people, I just slowly start assimilating like things they say and
Yeah,
do.
I can tell.
It's just it's a thing that happens I don't notice it though until people are like, hey, I say that, or like usually it's not them noticing it. It's usually someone else being like, oh hey, doesn't Frank say that? And I'm like, oh shit, Frank does say that. This kid even never had a friend named Frank. Fuck Franks.
Yeah, well, not all Franks. Franks who watch this channel are fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just Franks who watch the channel are okay. They're not shitty like other Franks, but they're not great.
Are you Franksist? don't even know what that means.
It's good. No, but so for those of you who don't know, sorry, Video Lames was a series where GameWorks crew, we sat and we watched silly video game movies and made fun of them, and I edited it together in a humorous way. And yeah, that's what I did. And so the first and only episode of that is up on GameWorks.
It's actually not bad.
We watched also that movie.
It's not good, but it's not
bad. We say it in the episode. That movie was actually pretty good. We watched the Doom movie.
Yeah, Doom.
Movie based on Doom.
Do you still have your camera? What happened to your camera?
Yes.
Okay, because you lost your own personal microphone, so.
Yeah. God, that still freaks me out. Did I tell you about the rest of that? I guess I'll tell you right now. So yeah, my mic stand and microphone, my really nice microphone, are just like gone. But also, I have this big crate of just all of my sound equipment, you know, and all of the XLRs, which for those of you that don't know are like my cables that connect to microphones, are gone. But no other cable is gone, just the XLR.
So somebody stole your stuff.
No, I'm thinking that this means someone didn't steal it and I just left it somewhere, because someone would have to go through and untangle every single cord and pick out specifically just the XLRs out of this huge crate. So the fact that not the whole crate's missing, just a particular kind of cable,
you probably lost it
means
because
that
you're
I
stupid.
probably did something with it, like left it somewhere. I
Well,
just don't remember.
This isn't interesting to anybody but us. But I remember you saying once how, like, not once, several times you would accidentally leave your microphone at this one particular house.
Oh, when we were playing house shows?
Yeah. So maybe it's there again.
Yeah, no, I'm going to call the last place I played a show where I used my microphone and be like, hey, so, because I forgot about that. You missed the exit.
Yeah, no, I did a couple times.
I love, like, no context. We're just watching you, like, struggle silently in the past.
Well, no, I was pressing the button. I remember. I kept pressing X, and it just wouldn't fucking take me.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was not your fault. It's still just funny to... We're just not even... We're not doing it, and we're just watching our character just jump off over and over again.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, yeah, anybody who's unfamiliar and is trying to keep track of the story, I don't know why you are, but basically that lady is the sister of Jessamine, and she was, like, really abused, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And her mother were cast away from royalty, and they were left homeless until her mother died. And then she became a witch. Yeah.
And then took over the town. Is it just a town, or is it a whole empire? Is she just Empress of
I
the
don't
town?
fucking know.
Is she technically the Empress of all of these other places now too? I guess so, because the guards are still trying to kill us.
Yeah. I would assume so.
Seems like everyone's doing fine now that she's the Emperor. That's the other thing I think about this a lot when I watch Game of Thrones too. Is like, I'm like, at the end of the day, like, the average person that lives in this world doesn't give a fuck about any of what we're watching. Like, nobody cares. Like, in the universe of this show,
well, yeah, like
who's the ruler?
The typical farmer
doesn't. Who gives a fuck?
They just want their shit to, like, not be dead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all they care about, really.
Yeah, like, none of the things we're watching actually really matter, except to the characters. Which is why it's interesting, but, like, outside of the characters caring about it, none of it actually really matters at all.
Yeah.
Which I like. I hate it when in movies, like, they do this in The Lion King, when, like, the other king, like, takes control and then everything dies.
Yeah.
Like, when Scar becomes king and then just suddenly, like, everything's dead.
Which seems like a really short-sighted way of running a kingdom. It's like, okay, I'm just going to run this all into the ground, but it's going to be a great 3 months.
Yeah. But man, that 3 months is going to be, oh man, everyone's going to be fucking hyenas.
Like, I'd rather have a really good 20 years than have a great 3 months.
Agreed.
Personally. Like, if it were my choice as to how I run a kingdom.
No, I think I really want a game where, like, there's, like, an evil, like, king who's just, like, actually also happens to be, like, really good at, like,
really good at his job.
Yeah, like, really good at running the kingdom, and he just, like, skins people alive occasionally. But besides that, he's, like, really, really good at, like, the logistics of running.
He's like the I think this is right. The Robert Ford, not Robert Ford. What's the guy's name? The guy who was the guy who was the mayor of Toronto.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he was Rob Ford, yeah. And he was a drug addict, but he was, like, really good as a mayor. Like, that's my understanding, is that, like, he was loved as mayor.
Really?
Like, he was, like, people thought he did a great
like,
job.
Really, like,
he just liked heroin
and loves like all the drugs and, like,
he just happens to love heroin.
Oh, don't sit in a chair backwards, you asshole. Chairs are built that way for a fucking reason.
Yasshole.
Yasshole.
His body is
Ye old asshole.
Delilah has the throne and she has Emily.
Anton, once we had you in a cage.
I wonder how
you
different the
dared
game
us
is
to
if we
kill
played as
you.
Emily.
I need that man.
I think like the
Corvo,
missions
she's
are the
right.
same, but it's
Yeah.
just how like okay, so she has different
can make
skills. I know that.
electricity
Like she's
move
different.
from one side of the room to the
She's like a
other.
different upgrade tree,
But
Okay.
but evidently it's inferior.
my
Like most people are just like narratively, or okay. So Jim Sterling had a review of this game, right? And basically, what his
behind.
Opinion.
opinion on, or point of view on it was that
Couldn't ignore it.
it makes more sense to be her from a narrative perspective. Like storyline wise, it makes more sense. But it's like gameplay in terms of gameplay and mechanics, it is far more enjoyable and less annoying to play as Corvo.
They should just picked a fucking character and just gave them
They
both.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking.
The curator
They should have
of
just
the
had it
Conservatory
have been her and
is
give her the exact
Ashworth
same
is
skills.
dangerous.
I can't prove this, but I bet that they originally just had her as the main character, and that the publishers were like, "You gotta have a dude."
Yeah, you gotta have a male.
Yeah, like I can't prove that, but it seems like a weird decision.
It does.
Like I can't imagine them in like a boardroom, like, yeah, let's have them both be playable, and someone like, why? Like, let's have them both be playable. You know, like there's no good reason for it. Doesn't like
Well,
do
I mean, like
anything
maybe
for
for
the game.
nostalgia's sake, like the hardcore Corvo fans out there.
Corvo and his iconic Corvo
he has a metal mask.
that you never see through the game, so
and
it's not
he,
really.
He can zoom in with one of his eyes.
You forget that he's wearing it most of the time because it's a first-person game.
And who can forget his iconic gravelly voice that nobody else has?
Adam Jacorvo.
Yeah. No, I mean it's just like, it's solid Adam Jacorvo.
Oh yeah. Yes, true.
So
Solid Adam Jacorvo.
gotta bear in mind the originator of that voice.
Yeah, was he the original fucking Solid Snake?
I
For
think
those who
so.
don't understand
Well,
the
yeah,
joke we just made.
that game came out in like 1998.
That's true.
There weren't a lot. I mean, there
Nano
were
Machines.
some.
Sure.
Nano Machines was far after that. But like Nano Machines came out in like 2007.
My favorite,
I think.
because I watched the entirety of every Metal Gear game.
Not everyone. You told me that you only got through like about like a quarter of Metal Gear Solid 3 and stopped watching.
That's true. I didn't watch 4. I didn't watch 4. You're
No,
right.
or no, 3.
I watched most of 3. I think. 3's the one that's in the past, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I watched
three's
most
the
of it.
best one. They're all in the past now.
Well, okay. Compared to the other game, fair. But compared to
Yeah.
the other games, it's like a prequel.
It's in the 60s. Takes place during the Cold
No,
War.
I didn't watch
The
all
best
of it. You're right.
ones.
I watched most of it. I didn't watch 4, to be fair.
You-
But my favorites, I watched most of them. I spent like 30 hours watching these fucking things. Okay.
For a series you never did.
Yeah. No, I did one episode like 2 years ago. Wow, this is a blast from the past. Yeah, I was gonna. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I did like a series about like the history of Metal Gear. Then it took too long. It took like 50 hours to make like an 8-minute video. I was like, fuck it. But anyway,
A lot of that can be attributed to the editor of that series.
it's true. We won't talk about it.
Yeah.
Have
Nice
problems
guy,
with that
just
He's a nice guy.
Bit of a micromanager.
Yeah. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, my favorite delivery of David Hayter. That's the guy.
Yeah, David Hayter's the.
Of his characters in every game. There's one time in Metal Gear Solid 2 at the very end where it's Solid Snake is doing something and Liquid Snake like pops up and Solid Snake just goes liquid. And it's I don't know why, it's the funniest thing because
Yeah.
it's just he's not saying a sentence. Liquid Snake is there and he's like liquid. Not like, oh, it's you, Liquid Snake. He literally just says the word liquid. And I wanted to. We never got to that video. But for that video, I wanted to like make like a running series of jokes, like, "Hey, what's your favorite kind of ocean?" Liquid. Just like a bunch of
Yeah.
questions that could be answered with the word liquid.
Yeah.
What's your favorite state of matter? Liquid.
Trust me.
So stupid.
What happens? What
so
does
dumb.
ice cream turn into when it melts? Liquid. Just like over and over. No, it would be stupid as fuck.
Well,
That'd
no,
be the funny part.
I'm guessing you would like extract the like MP3 file of him, like David Hayter actually saying liquid.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that'd be good.
No, yeah, it wouldn't be me saying it. No, I would actually cut back to like the scene of the game.
You know,
where he
that's
says
the
liquid.
only that's the unfortunate thing is like you're really good at making memes.
Yeah.
Like you're really good at making memes.
Yeah. That's true.
All it takes is one meme and you blow up.
And you're
That's the thing is like I'm really bad at making memes. I've never made a meme in my life, and you're great at them.
like what? Yeah, no, that could totally be a meme. Fucking liquid.
Well, I was also thinking of like during the fuck, what was it called? The video lames.
yeah.
The spitting water thing. Like that's a fucking meme, like an instant GIF, like meme sort of. Yeah.
That was fun to film. Well, because it was actually hard to time. For those of you who don't know, like there's like a gag in Video Lames. You should go watch the thing. It's funny, I think. But at the very beginning, where there's like a piece of paper slowly making its way out of Feck's body. It's part of a skit. You watch it if you want context.
Yeah.
But and so we had him do a spit take, and we took the take of him doing a spit take from a lot of different angles, a lot of different times, and then I thought it would be funny to fucking edit them all together for like
as opposed to using one of the takes.
Yeah, it's like a minute and a half. Feck spitting up water. Yeah, my floor was like covered in water.
Yeah, you mean my floor?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it was a carpet, so whatever. It was just literally it was just water, so it just evaporated, but. And also, so there's just like a minute and a half.
That's not how that works.
It was a minute and a half of. It was a minute and a half of him just like. But those were really fun to film, or actually kind of difficult to film because I zoomed in. Like I didn't do that in post. I did that like with the camera.
Yeah.
So we
I
had
could tell.
to time like him spitting up with me, like zooming in the camera. Like I physically, like wasn't with the digitally, like I physically moved the lens and zoomed it in.
The rotary or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
exactly. So that was. Oh, we're listening to these people right now. I promise. Oh yeah, she does like. Oh, spoiler.
Yeah.
Well, I think you spoiled it when we originally recorded this too.
No, I explained what happened because you two were speaking the whole time.
Yeah, what
you
assholes.
You were talking to you and Ethan. Ethan was in the recording. I forgot to mention that part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
Alex,
sad we didn't get to use that. I think it was pretty good, but it
was
it
okay.
fucked up.
It was okay.
Yeah, Ethan from GameWorks.
The hot date recording was a lot better.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. I forgot the second half of that was fun. I forgot that we talked about that. All that shit.
Anyway. And I wanted that rune, but I couldn't get it without either killing this man or buying it from him. And being the little pussy I am, guess which one I did.
Spoilers,
What a
Jake.
pleasant surprise to see you again.
To see you again.
Let's see. I have
But yeah,
some
so
upgrade plans for your
yeah, I guess he's not Ethan of GameWorks anymore either. Man, I don't know what to call us anymore.
Asshole.
Ethan of asshole.
choice.
No, just asshole.
Oh, okay. And I was talking with Jake about this before the recording, because I basically am the GameWorks Twitter. I have been this entire time. Like anything the GameWorks Twitter does is it's basically just been my Twitter for a long time. Like I just used it as my Twitter pretty much. But now I have to change it because we don't, we're not GameWorks anymore. Oh yeah, it was when we
Yeah.
get,
No, I got
we
drugged.
get LSD'd. And so now I have to think of like what to call the Twitter now.
Asshole.
Because I still want at asshole. I still want it to be like internet. Because it's still like I don't have my friends on Twitter. It's still like it's like my internet like Twitter, I guess, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, as opposed to the non-internet.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like it's my internet like life.
Yeah,
is
sure.
on
Like
Twitter.
it's your internet Twitter as opposed to your non-internet Twitter.
my like book Twitter.
Yeah.
Like the Twitter I open up in my book. I'm like, oh, let's see what Jessica was doing 8 years ago
Yeah.
in this book. It's just a diary. I'm just reading her diary. That's all that is. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what to call my Twitter because I don't want it to be like it's not just me. Because I'm not gonna fucking if someone of my friends tried to like I'm like no, fuck off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I don't like that either.
Yeah, that's for Facebook. Facebook can be that. Twitter is
Yeah.
like it's like all the internet things I follow.
I get so many
YouTube
people
channels
on
and-
Facebook like asking me what my YouTube channel is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, could you link me to your YouTube channel? I'm like, no, I cannot.
Why not?
Because it's like it's fun, dude.
No,
okay.
actually, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, you should.
no, like whenever like Jessica's
see, like,
my
the-
girlfriend's friends are like, oh, what do you and Jake do? I'm like, nothing. Don't worry about it. You don't want it. You
Wait.
don't want it.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. You talk about me?
Not like I mean, but no, like I like leave early a lot of the time, and like you're just
Oh
my
yeah.
old roommate.
I gotta go do things
Exactly,
with Jake.
no, I'm
like,
just
what do
like-
you do? Gay sex.
Yeah.
We I go
don't
over
know.
to his house and
I don't
blow
know how
him,
to
and then I come
explain
back.
it because Jessica's been like, why not? It's cool what you guys do, and I'm like, I don't know how to explain it to someone who doesn't do it. Do you know how to explain it?
No, okay, no. What I do is basically whenever like family asks me, I basically what I say is like you know how like in sports, in football or something, there'll be like the two guys who are doing commentary over the game. They'll explain what's going on. That's kind of like what we do, but with video games.
Yeah.
That's kind
That's
of my
a good.
explanation.
That's a good frame of reference for someone who
Yeah,
doesn't.
who has no idea.
Yeah, who's got no idea.
And now, if you know that they like podcasts, or if they listen to podcasts, I'm just like, it's basically a podcast with video games happening.
Yeah.
Those are the two ways I explain it.
You fuck up the transportation.
I didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault. Fuck you.
Games fucking up. Likely story.
Yeah, otherwise you could just be like, we get paid to play video games.
Yeah, and then people are like, oh, military. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember all that when PewDiePie's like how much he makes came out? How much it wasn't even actually how much, it was how much he probably makes.
Yeah.
And people are like, people in the military don't make that much.
No, people that get paid. Okay, people don't get paid that much to defend this country.
Oh yeah.
Which is even worse because it's like, this dude's Swedish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even kind of American.
Like, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do
He
with
doesn't
America.
give a fuck about America. Why
Yeah.
should he? Why should he give a single shit about America? I mean, I guess a lot of his viewer base is here, but not all of it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that's probably. Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's hilarious. And thrust.
And thrust and thrust.
Classic.
Anyway, yeah. So that is something I have struggled with in the past.
Well, can you explain like why it feels so weird? Because it's not like I'm ashamed of Jalps.
I'm
It's
a
like-
little ashamed.
It's just I just don't know. It almost feels to people who know us, it feels presumptuous to be like, hey, here's like a thing that you should watch that I make. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If someone comes across us and enjoys it, it's like, oh, that's cool. But I don't want to like go up to my friends and be
Start, like, advertising yourself?
Exactly. It feels like
It's
wrong.
like those people who try to sell you their pyramid scheme shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I have this jewelry that I bought from this company, and now I'm selling it to other people.
Oh, those things. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, those are like they should be illegal. Like they're fucked up. They're
But it feels kind of like that. Like you're trying to pawn off.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it
this-
doesn't feel right to try to and even because even people often, if you even mention it, will be like, oh, you try. You know, people have like a weird reaction a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So it just feels better to just not. That's me at least.
Yeah, I don't like to go into like this big explanation. Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is when I try to explain it to people that are older,
Yeah.
they'll be like, so these video games that you do, like they'll open it up with that, and I'm just like, okay, I don't.
Can I
wanna-
search this on the Googles?
Yeah, and I'm just like, nah, you can't. It's not on the internet. It's we do it in a different way. It's like how
I inscribe it onto stone tablets.
8-track or
8-track.
yeah,
Vinyl.
yeah.
Release it on vinyl. Yeah, well, do you think there'll be like a hipster market for like deep web let's plays in like 20 years?
I don't
Like, you
think
know how
so.
vinyls
I
like
don't
went
know.
out and then came back because they're like underground and hipster and cool.
I have
now
no
people are
idea.
like, yeah, I found this really deep,
Probably not because we'll all
cut.
most likely be dead.
little deep cut of Jalps, the original Jalps. I found it's on LiveLeak.
I think there's a decent likelihood that we'll all be dead within 20 years.
I mean, yeah.
You really think we're going to be able to make it another 20 years without somebody blowing us up? You really think so?
50-50.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not 100, just maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys have a good idea for what my Twitter should be now, like, comment, subscribe. Look, Jake's fucked up. I just love that, like, because I'm not playing, I can't have made any mistakes.
Yeah.
So, like, no matter what happens, it's like, Alex was fine and Jake fucked up. Well, you're fighting kind of well. You're doing all right.
Deflecting bullets. No big deal. Not that time. That time, though.
Oh! I bet I made that exact same sound the first time.
I tried to like be all cool and jump over the bullet, and it just hit me in the leg.
Oh, that was cool. You, like, kicked that bitch off the fucking wall.
Yeah,
That was
that's
awesome.
right. You know who else kicked that bitch off the wall?
You?
Jalps.
Jalps. Keep your eyes peeled. That sounds painful.
Press the X button.
Yeah.
I don't even know how.
Watch out.
How did? But I just took it out.
Go back in.
Oh, sorry. Another thing I didn't mean to do. No! No! No!